Hey guys, it's Joshua, and as I promised almost a week ago, I am going to be reviewing my set of Rite Aid cards that I found at Rite Aid. So first we have Tex Dinoco, aka the owner of Dinoco, JD McPiller, the Cars 3 Toe Cap Next Gen, who I lost the name tag for, and pit crew member Filmore, Filmore with some oil cans around his head. So I found these two, I would say, I found them around sometime in like April or March. So I've had these for a while now, and only now I'm getting around to review them. And I found him in like April. So altogether, it's been a day. I got them a long time ago, but it's finally time that I reviewed them. And let's first take a look at all of their packagings, starting with Tex. He has nice artwork there. Very big and looking nice. Got the Cars logo and the metal logo. Tex Dinoco, Mattel, 3 and up. And on the back, don't ask about this purple mark. My brother puts a marker on the back of this, but it says as seen in Cars. Should probably get something prop up the camera so you guys can see that. Hey, there we go. Okay. So yeah, there it says as seen in Cars, and we have Corey Turbowitz. There's Tex Dinoco stock image, the Chinese stock image for Tex Dinoco, Mater, Mildred Bylane, Darren Ledfoot, the Cars 1 Shiny Racks racer, and Manny Flywheel, the Cars 1 N2O Cola racer. So this guy will be in my next Target haul, and I already reviewed this guy in my first one, so you could check that out if you want to see the review of him. So yeah, there's that. Actually, let's just open him up one time. Just like this. And here we have him. You can see the gold. Whoa. I don't know if you guys saw a little something on his hood. But the gold is so shiny. Just look at it. It's almost metallic-ish too. Man. He's got a nice expression. A little bit of a raised eyebrow there. Headlights aren't painted, neither is the grill, but that's alright. Got the horns here, which are a separate plastic piece. With like darkened tips and some like gray things here, with the main thing being brown. Silver stripe down the hood. He's got like a cow patch for the top of his hood, so like let's pull Will Rush. I assume it's almost like a customized vinyl top, because like you can see Will Rush has a vinyl top. It's his isn't real, obviously, but it is implied that it is. That is like it's not that it is. It's implied that like that's what vinyl toupee does, and so maybe he has a custom one. And obviously, being Tex Dinoco, he's got that Texas vibe. Got this nice silver stripe going along here with this silver trim going from the grill going all the way to the back fender, which like covers the tire a little more than the front one, which is cool. And they are silver, black tires with silver rims. Side view mirrors are separate plastic pieces, as are the windows. What I meant to say is the windows are separate plastic pieces. And 40A, so he was made in the 40th week of 2020, made in Thailand. It's got these side tail lights, which I've always found really cool. They like stick out a little. It's got a little red in there to show that they're tail lights. Gray bumper, Dinoco. So he's like really getting into his sponsor now. He's got Dinoco on the bumper. And yeah, a very simple car, but a classic nonetheless. A fan favorite and a beautiful looking car. So there is Tex. We'll put him back there. And next we'll do... We'll actually do Pick Remember Filmore next. So I actually came close to buying him in the January Target haul that I did. Him along with Corey Turbowitz, Kathy Copter, and Pileup, though like as for singles. And the sad part is I haven't been able to find Kathy, Corey, or Pileup after that. However, I have found a lot of little rushes since then, believe it or not. I found Caleb Worley a couple times after, and I do believe I also found a Hot Rod River Scott a couple times after as well. So I should have probably maybe just left those behind and just bought Corey, Kathy, and Pile Up and bought the other 3 later. But it is what it is now. I'm sure I'll get them eventually, though. Got Big Remember Filmore in one of the few cases this year where there are multiple languages here. So yeah, you could see Tex obviously doesn't have anything, and although JD is missing his name tag, he doesn't have any multiple languages either. That's kind of weird. So they say this guy was in Cars 3, which I guess they're not wrong for saying that he's in Cars 3, because he appears more prominently like this in Cars 1, but he appears just for a little bit in Cars 3. So there's Dinoco Cruz Ramirez. There is previously mentioned Kathy Copter, who shouldn't be here. She was only in Cars 1, so that's a mistake on Mattel. JD McPiller, who we got back there. Pile Up, the car I told you I was missing. And the 2 Demolition Derby racers I do have, Taco and Jimbo. So I did a review of this guy with Jeff Gorvette, and I did this guy more recently. Obviously, he's getting reviewed now. Same thing with him. And there's his Chinese stock image. So yeah, just open this up, put the camera down, and put away all this stuff. So here is Filmore, and for a quick comparison, here is the normal Filmore. So the eyes are bigger, and although we can see actually, yeah, we can't lift that, but his eyelids are raised up a little more, and he's got an open mouth. He's smiling now instead of his mouth just being closed. So other than that, everything is basically identical. I know my Filmore is scratched up, but really, it's just that these colors are more faded, and these colors, yes, they are a tad grainier. Like, if you look, the peace sign is a little grainier, but other than that, it's identical to this guy. Even down to the same rims. Everything is the same, it's just that the colors are brighter here instead of being more faded out. And yeah, aside from all the scratches, he's the exact same thing. Well, aside from the base is now brown instead of black. And he rolls very nice. I forgot, because my Filmore is irreparably damaged, my old one, it is nice to have a smooth rolling Filmore. But yeah, everything is the same. And the only differences are, of course, the expression and these oil cans, also Dinoco. And these would, let's pull up one of my McQueens. Let's make sure this makes sense. Here is the Cars 1 McQueen. So I guess, let's get that. Kinda works. Kinda. Not really. It kinda works, but doesn't work all that well. And this headband is done in basically a rainbow color, like a mixture of a whole bunch of different colors, and they are attached into the side view mirrors. Into the side windows. What am I saying? Yeah. Other than that, exactly the same as the normal one. Here is the base N44A, so he's made in the 44th week of 2020 instead of him. Here are my 4 weeks apart. Made in Thailand, Volkswagen AG. And yeah, there is that. And here we are now with, this may surprise you guys, my favorite next gen of Cars 3, JD McPiller. I don't know what it is. Telcab, I've always liked the sponsor, never one of my top favorites. But for some reason, the color palette of this guy works really well for me. So we got his nice artwork there. And by the way, I know he's been a massive peg warmer, being included in a lot of cases, almost becoming the Harvey Rodcap of 2021. Like, I'm just doing it by miles. He became the Harvey Rodcap of 2021. And he became the Harvey Rodcap of 2021, and this guy, and H.J. Hollis over here, became the Paul Conrev of 2021. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate there that my favorite next gen is a peg warmer, and my second favorite next gen Harvey was a massive peg warmer last year. But anyway, the artwork still looks nice, even though I do see a lot of him on the shelves. I really do like his artwork. On the on the back, same thing as Filmore, and they actually used the image for when he came out in the very rare next gen 4-pack. I've always wanted to get it. Maybe I'm sure I'll get it one day. I'm sure about it, most likely. But yeah, it shows him actually with the not Tim Treadless. Wait, I guess you could call it the Tim Treadless spoiler. It actually shows him with, like, here's Jackson Storm. He's got basically the same one. It shows him with that, and and because it's the Chinese stock image, the purple is much brighter, and the colors in general are brighter and contrast each other better on the Chinese stock image over here instead of what we have right here. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's already fallen out. So here we have JD. Whoa. So here we have JD out of the box. So we put away the box. He's got a mean looking. He's got, I don't want to say mean, but it looks like a sleepy looking face. Looks like he's falling asleep. Look at him. Looks like he's falling asleep. And unfortunately, the bumper has sustained a chip. But it's a nice blue bumper. Grill headlights with this white trim going around it. That looks cool. Vents and with the indentations for them. You got the toe cap logo on the hood with this blue stripe coming around and creating the towing cable, and I guess this would end up being the cap that covers it. It's like a weird, like, little, like, almost like a schematics version of what it would look like. Toe cap there in a very basic font though. He's got gray rims with green trim, obviously next gen Lightyear tires. His contingency sponsors are actually pretty clear for Thailand: Piston Cup Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy. And the colors themselves look really nice. The purple is a nice dark metallic purple. I do still prefer the look of the Chinese JD McPiller. I do prefer that shade of purple. Even the purple on the box I prefer. But that's not to say this purple is bad. I do believe they use this also in that, I call it Pat Traxton 11-pack. Because it comes with, it's the only 11-pack to come with him, along with like Chick Hicks, Jackson Storm, Dinoco Cruz, Fabulous McQueen, this guy, Paul Conrev, Sheldon Shifter, Chris Roman, Tommy Highbanks, and Speedy Comet. Very weird 11-pack. Most of those cars don't correlate, but it basically uses the colors of this guy with the expression of the Chinese version. So, like I said, that's not to say this purple is bad. I'm just saying that I like one a little better. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you guys have been in that position where, like, oh, something's really good, but like one is just slightly better. So here we could see his design with this like blue stripe that comes up on like a slope, then straightens up on the roof, then comes down to like a slope on the other side. And we got this green board running across here with the little blue arrow to indicate to the pit crew where to lift him up at to change the tires. Got the exhaust pipes, but yeah, this green comes up like an arrow right here, and then slants up, straightens to the roof, and then makes another arrow. Same thing with the blue at the back. And I don't know if you guys can pick this up on camera, but there's another very dark purple one right here. Yeah, you can see it right there. See how that purple is much darker than the normal purple, which is actually really cool. I really like it. And if you guys don't know, the original toe cap racer, Rusty Cornfuel, and Jack DePost, the Cars 1 and Cars 3 toe cap stock cars respectively, they had purple, yellow, and white. And I was always cool with that. But then the next gen came along and was like, where did all these colors come from? You got this blue, you got this lime green, you got gray rims now. And God knows where it came from, but it'll look so cool. I love this like odd mix of colors. It really works for me. And that's why he's my favorite next gen. I don't know, all of these colors work for me. They stand out to me. Got the toe cap logo right there. Almost like a condensed version of what's up here. The black windows with the black window bars, and yes, they are everything here is part of the body except for obviously the spoiler and the wheels. And speaking of the spoiler, there is the toe cap logo with a purple background. It's actually different because if you look on the card back, you see that the spoiler is completely purple with the green toe cap text and green flares. But here, it's only a purple spot for the toe cap logo, and then the rest of it is lime green. Even though the Chinese version had like it fully purple with green toe cap logo, with the green toe cap logo and green flares, and even the box you could kind of see it. Well, yeah, you kind of see fully purple with green flares. That's a little bit of an error on their part. But on the back, you have the yellow rookie stripes, toe cap, number 4. Got this, like, vent thingy that kind of connects them both, along with the headlights. So, very cool. Love this guy. There's a reason he's my favorite next gen, of all the stuff I mentioned, too. And on top of that, his decals are actually pretty good for Thailand. So, with that, that is it for these 3 cars. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment. Who is your favorite? You guys know mine. But if, like, I had to rank them, first, second, third, sorry, Filmore, but you're just the same with with the headband and oil cans. So yeah, if you guys want to, leave a like if you like the video, and while you're down there, maybe subscribe. Just stay tuned for more of my other videos. And as for what I'll do next, let me just take a quick look at my shelf. I told you guys that the hauler video has been postponed due to a certain thing that's happened. I will explain when we get to that video. It's nothing, don't take it in a wrong way, but like I lost something to do with it. I lost one of the semi-cabs actually, so I need to buy another semi-cab. So that's fun. Not really. And so that's being postponed. And I have those 2 Target hauls obviously. Maybe I should just you know what, I know exactly what I'm doing next. It's gonna be kind of a different video. I had an idea. I've had some cars since like March, and I wanted to do this idea, but I wasn't too sure about it until now. So yeah, that's what I'll do next, and maybe I should give you guys a little hint. I know that car was a little blurry, but I hope you guys got a good shot of it. So with that, I will see you guys next time, and have a great day. Peace out.